My sister spread a rumor that I cheated on my finals, then smirked and said everyone will believe me. But she didn't know I wasn't actually enrolled at that school. My sister Chloe and I went to the same university. At least that's what everyone thought. I'd been audit-sitting classes for months while working full-time to save money for actual enrollment. Nobody questioned why I was always around campus, always knew the material, always hung out in study groups. I had the same backpack, same textbooks, same stressed out look during midterms. Perfect camouflage. The truth was, I'd been rejected from the university 2 years running. My high school GPA wasn't competitive enough, and my family couldn't afford the application fee for other schools. While Chloe got in on our parents' legacy status and their savings account, I got a job at the campus bookstore and started my unofficial education. Every morning, I'd clock in at 6 a.m., stock shelves, and memorize class schedules. Psychology 101 at 9, organic chemistry at 11, literature seminar at 2. I became a ghost student, slipping into lecture halls, taking notes, joining study groups where nobody asked for student IDs. The professors never questioned an extra face in a 200-person lecture. Students assumed I was just quiet. I did the readings, participated in discussions, even helped classmates understand concepts I'd taught myself. For 8 months, I lived the college experience I couldn't afford. Chloe had no idea. She was too busy with sorority mixers and student government campaigns to notice her brother's elaborate charade. She saw me with textbooks, stressed about exams, complaining about professors just like her. In her mind, we were both struggling college students, but we weren't struggling the same way. While she stressed about maintaining her 3.2 GPA for her marketing major, I stressed about memorizing material I'd never be tested on, about contributing to group projects I'd never get credit for, about living a lie that was somehow more educational than her reality. Finals week hit, and Chloe was stressed. She'd been partying instead of studying, and her GPA was tanking. 3 failed quizzes in international business, missed assignments in statistics, and a group project she'd completely ignored. Meanwhile, I was helping half our dorm floor understand concepts for exams I wouldn't take. That's when she decided to drag me down with her. It started small. Comments to her roommate about how I seemed too confident about the material. Jokes about how I always knew the answers in study groups. Little seeds of suspicion planted in casual conversation. Then came the library incident. "My brother's been cheating all semester," she announced in the packed library, her voice carrying across 3 floors of stressed students. "I saw him with stolen test answers in his backpack." 200 pairs of eyes turned toward me. My study group froze mid-discussion. The girl I'd been helping with calculus scooted her chair away. People started staring. Phones came out. Whispers spread like wildfire. Within hours, half the campus knew. The bookstore manager heard about it. My study group members blocked my number. People I'd spent months building relationships with suddenly treated me like a disease. I confronted her outside the dining hall that evening, my hands shaking with rage and humiliation. "Why would you lie about that?" She shrugged with zero remorse, stabbing her salad like she was discussing the weather. "Everyone will believe me over you. I'm student council president, dean's list for 2 semesters. You're just the weird brother who barely talks to anyone important." The smirk on her face made my blood boil. "Besides," she continued, twirling her fork, "now when I fail my finals, people will think it's because I was too ethical to cheat like you. I'll look principled instead of stupid." That night, I got a call from the dean's office. Academic misconduct hearing. Friday morning. Perfect timing. I walked into that conference room with my employment records, bank statements, and one very important document. "I appreciate your concern," I told the disciplinary committee, "but I'm not actually enrolled here." I slid my rejection letter across the table. "Been working to afford tuition. Been auditing classes while I save up." The room went dead silent. So my sister just publicly accused a non-student of academic misconduct. By that afternoon, Chloe was explaining to student council why she'd created a false cheating scandal. Sometimes the best defense is not being enrolled in the game.